polling place is damaged tonight after a car crashes into a firehouse. And good evening to you. I'm Mark Allen.
And I'm Michelle Kingsfield. It happened just minutes before polls closed in the 200 block of West Dorothy Lane. That's where we find Dave DeMarco. He's live tonight with more on our top story at 11. Dave?
Mark and Michelle, this crash actually started with a vehicle losing control way back there on Dorothy Lane. It just happened to come right through the front yard of the fire station and then went right into the corner of the building here, which just happened to be being used as a polling place.
The only thing I don't understand, there's a great big piece of debris down there.
Witnesses try to make sense of a bizarre accident in front of Kettering's Fire Station 32. Police say a Jeep Liberty hit a telephone pole, then went through the fire station's front yard, slamming into a parked truck, knocking out part of the corner of the building. Firefighters were upstairs making dinner.
They actually heard the impact and they called our dispatch to notify of the accident. So they were already on scene before we even sent any other crews.
But they weren't the only ones calling in the accident. The fire station offices doubled as an election polling place Tuesday. 4 poll workers were inside just a few feet from that wall.
That's what we kept thinking, is it going to come through the wall? But it didn't. All we heard was just the noise.
The driver and passenger were trapped. Firefighters had them out of the car by the time other crews arrived.
Response times are key for our industry, and anytime we can eat into that golden hour for trauma, it helps a lot. And when it happens in your front yard.
The parked truck belonged to a firefighter. Ironically, he's the one who ended up taking the driver to the hospital in an ambulance. And police say his truck might have helped save the poll workers.
We're very lucky this wasn't in November when we probably had a heavier polling day with the general election as opposed to a special election.
And 3 voters were able to cast their ballots on that special election, a school issue out here in that half hour after the crash by parking elsewhere in the parking lot. And I still haven't been able to talk to the police and find out exactly what happened in all of this crash. They're waiting for that answer as well, and of course see how those folks are doing. And as for that firefighter who took the driver to the hospital, I'm not sure what he was able to talk to her about, but I did find out here at the fire station tonight why he parked his vehicle over here and not in the parking lot with the rest of the cars. That's because it was a new truck and he didn't want anyone dinging his doors. Reporting live in Kettering, Dave DeMarco, 2 News on your side.
Well.